We're going to talk about equations with variables on both sides. We're going to solve each of these equations. We got 3x plus 2 equals 4x minus 1. The important thing here is we're going to clean up each side separately, as Ms. Butler says, so simplify or combine your like terms. And then we're going to get x's on one side and numbers on the other. For problem 1, my left side is already simplified. I have no parentheses and no like terms. My right side, though, has the parentheses, so I'm going to distribute first. So I will get 3x plus 2 equals 4x minus 4. After I do that, I have a decision I have to make. Do I want my x's on the left or the right? I'm going to show just putting the x's always on the left because I feel like most people are going to do that, but it really doesn't matter. You just need x's on one side, numbers on the other. So I'm going to move my x's. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Negative x plus 2 equals negative 4. And then I need to move my number over to the right side. So x is on the left, numbers on the right. Subtract 2 from both sides. Negative x equals negative 6. Remember, this is like negative 1, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 1. So we get plain old x equals 6. And you can check this by plugging the 6 in where x is and seeing what the left side is, and then plugging a 6 in for x on the right side and making sure those two sides are the same value. For problem 2, I see these are not like terms. I cannot combine them. I have no parentheses, so I can just go ahead and start solving. I don't like fractions. These seem to make life difficult sometimes, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 7. Because a fraction is just division. Multiplication undoes division. We'll have 23 minus 11x equals 35x. Now, if I get my x's all on the left, that's fine. I'm going to subtract 35x from both sides. We'll have 23 minus 46x equals 0. You need to write that equals 0 down. Super important. So if my x's are on the left, my numbers are going to have to be on the right. I'm going to subtract 23 from both sides. Negative 46x equals negative 23. And then I'm just going to divide both sides by negative 46. I'm going to simplify my fraction here. That's going to give me 1/2. Or you could have 0.5. Again, you can check by plugging 1/2 in for x on the left side and figuring out that value in Desmos. Plug 1/2 in on the right side and figure out that value, and they should be the same. For problem 3, I have 2x plus 5 equals 2x minus 3. So if I want to get my x's on the left, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. That's going to give me 0. So I have no x's, and I'm going to end up with 5 equals negative 3. We've talked about before that if you have all your x's go away and you have two numbers that are not the same, then that means there is no solution. There is no value that we can plug in for x that will make my two sides equal. For problem 4, I see on the left side I have a lot going on and it's parentheses, so I'm going to start by distributing. I only distribute into the parentheses, so 3 times 1x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. Bring down the minus 5, and then bring down the right side. On this left side, I have some like terms. I've got a 3 and a minus 5.